everyone, Lalana from lalanascrochet. That's who you're talking to right now. I got a surprise. A friend of mine, her name is Kathy. Her mom is cleaning out her stuff. So she had some yarny goodness. And guess who she gave it to? Lalana. That's me. So I'm opening the box. And I started last night, and my daughter's like, Mom, why don't you do an unboxing for your channel? I was like, oh yeah. I was just so excited to get the yarn that I forgot that I was supposed to be, making a channel and whatnot. Anyways, I feel like the camera's really low. Probably because I want you'd be able to see the yarn, and it's gonna be like right in this area. These are projects. This is going to be, I had this out for something, I don't know. And these are willow squares. I'm gonna turn them into a cardigan for my daughter. And these are granny squares, and I was gonna do something else with them that I've mentioned previously on this channel. But my daughter realized that I have never made her best friend, anything, and that's upsetting me. So I'm gonna have to think up something. And I thought, well, maybe I'll do this, but she only wears black. So like, maybe I could make her a different color cotton candy. We'll see. We'll be working on that. More to come, like everybody says on here. Stay tuned. Because we tune our cameras apparently. All right. First thing I noticed was there was 2 whips in here. She told me that some of this yarn, of course, all of it's vintage, but some of this yarn is from Taiwan. She doesn't know if she bought it at the PX in Taiwan or if she bought it like at a yarn store in Taiwan where they were, their local yarn store, LYS. But this is just a basic, it's a granny square blanket that she used. I don't know what the yarn is. It's all number 4, it seems. And it feels a little bit woolly. But it could be because it's been, oh no, it might be acrylic. But it's a kit because it came with all of these. It came in the bag, and then it has all of these. Oh, duh, here's the label right here. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. It is Bernat from a company called Barella. 3.5 ounces at 100 grams, 100% acrylic, 4-ply. Machine washable and dryable. Gauge for knitting. Important. Purchase sufficient yarn of same dye lot to complete your garment. No! We don't do that. We have to go back and forth to the store 100 times. So there's several of these left, but there's only one of these. So I'm not sure how it's supposed to go, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I was like, I could just rip it all out, like frog the whole thing and start over a different project, which I could, but it's almost made up already. Like, that's pretty big. Let's get out my handy-dandy tape measure and see how long it is. It is quite long, quite wide. It is, come on. Almost 40 inches. So, we'll have to see. My plan right now is to finish it. So, I now have 2 whips in progress. Today I made my daughter take me to the St. Vincent de Paul. Because I had a doctor's appointment. So, I was like, can we go to the... She's like, fine. she's glad she went because she found a stuffed animal that was just like exactly like one she had when she was a little baby. She had it, it was in her crib. We don't know where it is now. It's probably at her dad's. But she's like, Mom, look, I've never seen one here before. Yeah, so she picked it up. This is also a whip. It is granny squares. And I believe it is a connect as you go. Because, you know, being as they're all attached to each other. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can continue the project. That's all it's going to be. Is if I can continue it, I will. And if I can't figure out what she was doing, one of them has a recipe. This one has a recipe, so I could probably. I'm sure I can read the recipe and figure out how I'm supposed to be doing it. So the other one did not come with one. I mean, it's just granny squares. But yeah, this is also Bernat. Same thing on the yarn. Number 4 Worcester weight. Yep. And this says it's called, this was double play. Oh, but this is not the, oh. Oh, I see. It's this one. I thought it was the top one. I thought it was it. I was looking, I was like, that's not the blanket that's in there. It's this one. So see how it's got the strips and then you make the, oh, look at that. That's so she's on the second part of this. Like maybe she's making this part first and then you add this part and add them in. We shall see. I know it sounds so ominous, but you know it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun figuring it out. And then, yeah, there's a whole bunch more. This big box, and it says aphids on the box, so it is from the bag. The bag is from a post somewhere. And a lot of these are just neutral colors, but you can tell they're because some of them are, you know how the chemicals on them get a little crunchy. Look at this one. This one is a fine, and it's got a little bit of halo on it. So that is gonna make a pretty garment, I believe I will make with that, because there's several of these. I'm afraid to pull on anything. Oh, there's a bunch of these. Get these two. Well, there is a bunch of these, so I could make a garment. Ooh, hopefully. There it is. There's black in there apparently too. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these. So yes, when we went to the store, to the thrift store, St. Vincent de Paul, they had baskets. I normally, I haven't looked for baskets, like truly looked, because they use them for displays. And I feel bad taking them, you know, if they're using them for display. That's not fair. And then I got this big old one. I got this one too. I like it. I am a basket person. Not a basket case. I'm a basket person. Yes, I think I'm funny. So, and then, oh, look at this one. This one looks a bit damaged. It's falling apart. So it's a little old. A lot old. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, there's another one of these blue ones. Yay, 8 of those. That actually makes sense. And this one is also falling apart a bit, but it's in a hank form. Maybe that's just how they sold it because it's yarn. We shall see. There's a lot of this. A lot. Some of it looks, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. More. And then, oh, there's more of that blue type stuff, only it's black. Ooh, maybe I should make Lexi's friend a sweater out of this. Haley wants a black, but I can't see. I'll have to use my neck light, my lighted crochet hook. That's a thought. Oh, another blue one. That makes 9. She just said that her mom, well, because her mom's getting much older now. There's a brown one. These are brown and black. And she said that she just can't, she doesn't do her crafting anymore. So she gave me a box full of the mesh ribbon stuff. Yeah. That's 4 black so far. My thing is, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I was a good girl and didn't buy any yarn this time when I got paid. That's 7 black. That's for my little yarn ends. So they make amigurumis. There's another blue. Okay, now we're getting into something else here. This is different. It's attached to something. There's something with ribbing. Boingy boingy. Yes, this definitely looks like, oh, it almost looks like it was a loom that got half pulled out, like she was in the middle of frogging it. I mean, I could probably stick it together and save it. But what am I going to turn it into? It's not very, looks like the bottom of a sweater maybe. Again, we'll have to see. We shall see. All right. This is roly-poly. There's a couple of these black ones. It's made in Belgium for William Unger and Company, Inc. New York, New York. 10001. 3.5 ounces, 100% acrylic. Well, there's a little bit of goobers on there, but all that stuff comes off when you wash it. 100% acrylic, machine washable. Doesn't have a size or hook recommendation. Dye lot number. Washing instructions on the back side. Let me see if there's any other information back there. Tree garment is delicate fabric, turn to wrong sides out. No, that's it. Support the drying. If you dry it by machine, use the delicate or low setting. You know how you do it. Keep away from the sun. I mean, it's black. I live in Arizona. everything gets faded by the sun. Everything. The paint on your house, the paint on your cars, your lawn furniture, everything. Anyways, here I go. This is it's bumpy. Can you see it? Yeah, it's bumpy. So that's gonna make something interesting. Hat, at least. And I have yet, well, that's not true. I've only made one hat successfully because I get it almost done and I don't like it, so I frog it all back. Because I think it's either too big or, you know, I don't like the style, something. You know how you do. That is gonna be a mess. So obviously I'll have to sit in the evening, take my time and untangle. This is rope. Not sure what that was for. More of this color. So this all looks like Afghan. Here we go. Here's another one. Emu triple knit. Shade camel. It's camel shade. The dye lot, 100% wool. Look at that. Please buy sufficient wool of this dye to complete your garment. Emu patterns are best. That is my dog in the background. When packed, it's 2-ounce balls. And it all looks like a 4, so it's, I don't think it, maybe it was a sweater if it's 100% wool. Because there's quite a few of these too, like a bunch. And see, that's falling apart. I wonder, maybe there doesn't seem to be any mouse evidence. But I mean, it's stored in this bag. In the box. So maybe, I also have a fan on in the background because, you know, Arizona. I do have the fireplace going, but it's because the rest of the living room is chilly. But I need the breeze blowing on me. And I have to keep the fire going so that tonight, when we actually need it, I keep the coals going so that I don't have to actually light a fire. I just throw a piece of wood in there every now and then and keep it going. That way, when it's time to light the fire at night, I can just put a bunch of wood in there and it, poof, starts on its own. There's more of that camel. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. And I bet, yeah, it would probably take this many to make a sweater. Maybe I'm gonna make a sweater now. We shall see. Here's more of this weird brown stuff. I say weird, it's not really. I mean, it's like they still make this kind of yarn. Something going on here. I got me a mess. And then down here at the very bottom, the end of what looks like a crochet hook storage tube, a little bitty ball of black. I will add that to my stack over here where I put it on my yarn ball. This is Bear Brand Winsome. I think instead of saying vintage, I should call it antique. It's antique yarn. Easy care yarn, machine or hand washable. 100% DuPont Orion acrylic fiber. And fiber is spelled F-I-B-R-E. Machine washing Winsome must be absolutely dry to ensure garment returning to original size and shape. Color 377. 2 ounces. That is about all of the information on this ball band I can see. It's in pretty rough shape. But it is a pea green color. So, and it all looks like a 4. Maybe it's gonna be the trim on that sweater. If it wasn't, it might be now. Okay, now there is a box in there. Let me get this. Put you in there because you're a mess. And this is what what my daughter was like, Mom, when I didn't go through the yarn. I just opened it yesterday and I went and said, I was like, oh, look, there's the 2 whips in there and we're doing, whatever. And I opened it and I went and got this box out of the bigger box. And I opened it and I went, ah! She's like, Mom. But look inside this box. This is a big box. I mean, it's not wide, but it's a big box. And there's more of this. Oh, here's a tag. Here's a tag. And it was 97 cents a skein. No wonder she bought it. This is fisherman yarn. Let me see. It was 97 cents. Can you imagine? It is called Spinnerin Fisherman Yarn. Net weight is 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 100% virgin wool. Containing natural oils. Yeah, I'm still peeling the tag. there's a little bitty tag on it right here. I'm pulling it off gently. Unscoured and undyed. Made in the USA, Spinnerin Yarn Co. Inc., South Hackensack, New Jersey. Gauge suggested needle size 7. Spinnerin guarantees satisfactory results or replacement of yarn provided each color used is of 1 dye lot number. Be certain to purchase enough. Blah, blah, blah. Return this and all other brands with any complaint to the retailer where purchase was made. Otherwise, no adjustment can be made. That's it with the dye lot number. But you could, yeah, it's plain wool. Yay. And let's see how many of these we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just tossing them in that other box. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But wait, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 of these. Oh, this one was $2. But she did get it on sale. This is a smoking deal. This one was at $2, marked down to $1. Yup. So yeah, she got them for about a buck a piece. Isn't that lucky? And that one that isn't marked down, she probably still got it for $1. That's why she has so many. She got them for $1. Well, I don't blame her. If I could get yarn for $1, I would too. Especially 100% wool. Come on. So all this is gonna have to be balled up. I just realized how much work this is gonna be. Whoops. Didn't think that one through. And this, I don't know, this is acrylic, but I don't know, it's a different one. It's squishy. It's pretty soft. Super soft. We'll put that one over here. We'll put all the wool, and this one is a little beige, a beigey one that I pulled out. And then I think that's all the yarn that came in there. I mean, you know, not that there's just not any, but I've picked out my colors. I'm only gonna do one Luck of the Draw project for right now. Ooh, one more of those sweater ones. Because I just don't want to get overwhelmed with all the, because I have another make along. I'm combining the make along from Critters Crochet and Luck of the Draw 14, because Critters Crochet does a stitch every week, and it's a random pick to learn different stitches. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put, because for her make along, it's supposed to be 4 rows per stitch. So I might do 2 rows of my base color and 4 rows and 6 rows, wait. Yeah, 6 rows of, why can't I add today? Of my color. This week was, my color this week is this one. This pretty one. And this is a thrift yarn. I got it from St. Vincent de Paul. But it's Karen. Yeah, it's Karen Simply Soft in Blue Mint. And I believe I'm using a size 7 hook, because I like how, because I'm a tight crocheter. So I think if I make it a little bit looser using a bigger hook, my stitches won't be quite so tight. So I can't recall the name of the stitch that's for this week, but I will eventually. You will get to find out. So that, and I'm just continuing this. Oh, the diamond blanket is finished, and I will take pictures and get those out, at least in the community tab. You know, I'll post them so that you can see it's beautiful, and it weighs a ton. That thing weighs at least 5 pounds. And I believe, well, because now I've got the cardigans. Oh, and I found, because what's her name, Crochet with Coffee, Sarah, she, look at you, mess, you're getting to be a mess, go in there. She's doing a wacky or crazy purse. She's covering a purse with granny squares. She's making a weird granny purse for her projects, so she can keep her projects. And why can't I think words? This is my bag that I'm going to use. It is very old. I used to use it when I was in, okay, I want to say, well, I was in college, but I was in college when my daughter was in junior high. She is 25 now, so it has been a good 15 years. But I don't like taking this bag in public, especially because the inside is fine. I've washed it and it's completely clean, but it looks really bad. So I was like, you know, she's doing that bag of hers. She bought a bag to cover. I think I will just use this bag, and I'll just I want to make the granny squares kind of match. Not like I don't have enough yarn to do it. So I see you. my cat's getting interested. So there I go. Crochet with Coffee is doing this. I'm gonna cover this bag. I'm gonna make some cardigans. I'm gonna finish the whips and start Haley's black. Since I have the black, I'll start her cardigan. That's it for down. That's all I got. I might do something later. The pictures at the very least. So, thank you for stopping in at lalanascrochet. I would be more than happy to see you again. Hit the like button, subscribe because it's free. And I'll see you next time. Happy hooking.